YouTube, Steve here with another video. This is my first video post in a few months. It's been an interesting year so far. We're over halfway through it now, and just a lot going on. Nothing bad. Just a lot of stuff going on, but I was missing posting all of my videos, and it's something that I enjoy doing. You know, I certainly enjoy watching all of you guys and what you post, and so I try to just make my little contribution, and well, that's that. Anyway, I'm glad to be back, and I want to share with you today 4 Blu-ray releases that I picked up. Well, I ordered from Amazon, and they just were released this Tuesday week, so last Tuesday. And Kino Lorber Studio Classics, all 4 of them, and they are film noir related. So, you know, if you've seen my videos before, then maybe you picked up that I'm a big noir head, and certainly anything that comes out noir related, I'm going to jump on. So this was a pretty nice little haul here, 4 films, and I want to just kind of show them to you. The first one is, actually, most people probably wouldn't even consider it a film noir, but an acquaintance of mine who is sort of an authority on the subject, he listed this film as one of his top 100 film noirs. So I'm going to go with him and just, watch it myself, and hopefully like it just as much as he did. Anyway, if not, it's a serviceable thriller from what I've told. It is from 1956, Robert Mitchum, oh yeah, and Foreign Intrigue. Right there. Foreign Intrigue. Sheldon Reynolds, writer, producer, director. And this is actually in, I believe these photographs are black and white, but the film is actually in some sort of color. You might be thinking to yourself, a color noir. Yeah, you know, I can think of several examples of film noir that, you know, in the classic period that were in color. The most memorable would be Leave Her to Heaven, which is a film with Cornel Wilde and Gene Tierney. It's a great film. And that's actually on Blu-ray. You can get that from Twilight Time. So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing that. If nothing else, Robert Mitchum is my favorite actor, so it'll be good to see Mitch in a film I've never seen of his before. Second movie, this is what I would call prison noir. What a cast. You've got, well, I'll just show it to you. It's Big House, USA. Definitely a man's picture. You've got Broderick Crawford right there. You've got, I'm trying to see myself, Broderick Crawford, Charles Buchinski, otherwise known as Charles Bronson, Ralph Meeker, William Tolman, and Lon Chaney Jr. Not too bad, huh? Great lineup, great cast. Really interesting film. I think it's, I have a hard time calling it a complete prison film because only maybe a quarter of the film takes place in prison. It's a prison break film, but you don't even get to see the prison until about a quarter of the way through. So it's interesting how it's paced, but I liked it. Was it worth the Blu-ray treatment? Probably not. But, you know, it's in the collection now, so we'll just go with it. Now, one that I am very happy to say I own, I just watched it last night. Speaking of Cornel Wilde, this is a Cornel Wilde film in that he directed it and he also starred in it. It's his first film that he directed. He directed a few films, Naked Prey and No Blade of Grass being 2 really good ones. Anyway, this is sort of a family drama noir, and it goes some pretty dark places. It's Storm Fear. Gene Wallace right there, Cornel Wilde, Dangerous Dan Duryea, everybody's favorite dandy, He plays sort of an aging, sickly writer in this film. It also has a small performance by Dennis Weaver. Yeah, so always fun to see him. Anyway, this was a very good film. I liked it. It has a lot of different levels. Some great performance. Great performance by the child actor Stephen Hill. So, very good movie. Maybe if you're getting into film noir, probably not the best film to get started on in film noir. If you're kind of becoming a noir head, but certainly wanted to look up later on. And also, I forgot to mention, this has a sort of a less literary screenplay by Horton Foote. So, interesting. The last film that I picked up, and this film I would consider to be a noir essential. I'd make a guess that 85 to 90% of the essential film noirs have been released on either DVD or Blu-ray. Thankfully. But there are a few that still haven't yet seen the light of day, home movie-wise. And you can always remedy that by looking online, certain websites online. I won't say any more about that. But as far as like official releases, this film has been wished for by most of us noir heads for a long time. This was released on DVD in England, but never here in the States. It's a great film by really just a phenomenal actor that doesn't get a lot of mention these days. He ran all the way. John Garfield and Shelley Winters. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the last film that John Garfield made before he unfortunately died. He died really young. I believe it was a heart issue. Anyway, this is just an essential film noir. And if you don't know much about John Garfield, or maybe you've only seen a couple of his films, look him up. He left behind a great catalog of films. One of my favorites is it's an Ernest Hemingway adaptation of To Have and Have Not. It's called The Breaking Point. Great film, directed by Michael Curtiz, and just a killer movie with a really haunting ending. But anyway, this is a great film. I'm glad to finally have it on Blu-ray. All these transfers that I've seen look good. The Big House USA transfer, not great. Certainly better than a DVD, but it's a little grainy. I mean, grain is good, but I don't mean grainy in a good way. Now, I have not seen this one yet. I have not popped this in yet. But from what I saw at DVD Beaver, the reviewer said nothing exceptional, but, better than a DVD release, and he said probably the best it'll ever look. So, anyway, big noir fan here. I hope that you are as well. If you're not, then what are you doing? This has been a great summer to be into film noir. Criterion has put out 4 film noir Blu-rays this year. Yeah. I might do a video on that fairly soon. But also TCM, every Friday in June and July, they had their Summer of Darkness. 24 hours of film noir. And that was just a hoot. Great stuff. So, anyway, I'm going to cut it short for now, but I appreciate you watching me. And we'll do this again real soon. Okay? So, until then... Oh, by the way, I guess this is sort of what everybody says. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you. Until next time, adios.